Control doesn't always look like someone shouting orders at you. Most of the time, it's far more subtle. It's a whisper, a look, or a silence that makes you change your behavior without even knowing why. You start to feel like you're walking on eggshells. You stop sharing your opinions. You start feeling guilty for things that aren't your fault. This is invisible control. It's the art of pulling strings without showing the hands. Today, we follow the story of Alex, a man who thought he was in a partnership but was actually in a cage. We'll reveal the 5 psychological signs that someone is secretly controlling your life. Alex meets someone who seems perfect, but slowly things change. Every time Alex wants to go out with his friends, his partner doesn't fight. Instead, they get sad. They say, "Go have fun, I'll just stay here alone. I'm feeling a bit down today." This is sign number 1, weaponized guilt. Alex stays home. He thinks he's being kind, but he's actually being managed. The controller doesn't use a wall, they use a guilt trip to keep you where they want you. Alex's world starts to shrink, and he feels like every choice he makes is hurting someone he loves. Then comes sign number 2, gaslighting. When Alex brings up a concern, the response is always, "You're too sensitive," or "I never said that, you're imagining things." Slowly, Alex stops trusting his own memory. He starts to look to the other person for the truth. This is the ultimate goal of control, to make you doubt your own sanity so you become dependent on their version of reality. Alex is no longer the pilot of his life. He's a passenger waiting for instructions. Next is sign number 3, subtle isolation. It's not "don't see your family," it's "they don't really understand you like I do." This cuts Alex off from his support system, and to keep him hooked, they use sign number 4, intermittent reinforcement. One day they're cold and distant, and the next they're the most loving person on earth. This creates a chemical addiction in Alex's brain. He works harder and harder to get the good version back, giving up more of his personality and his boundaries in the process. The final sign, sign number 5, the shift in identity. Alex looks in the mirror and doesn't recognize himself. He realizes he hasn't made a decision for himself in months. He sees the invisible strings. Healing begins the moment you stop explaining yourself and start setting boundaries. You aren't responsible for their sadness when you choose yourself. Alex cuts the strings. It's painful, but for the first time in years, he can breathe. If this story feels like your life, remember, a cage is still a cage, even if the bars are invisible. Thank you for watching. It's time to take your power back. Goodbye.